Hey everyone, Stephanie here, coffee drinker, book lover, and reviewer of many things, and today we are reviewing the book Hostage by Claire Mackintosh. But first, coffee before talkie. I don't remember what I'm drinking. It's caramel flavored. My nails, I did my nails, they're a dark green. I brought the nail polish to show you. This is old nail polish. I don't know if this company is even around anymore. Nope, it's not gonna. Here we go. Come on, focus. 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 Focused for a second, but it was upside down and I had to move. Well, I used to order nail polish and makeup-y stuff from this company. I think it's called Gillette. I believe it's a Korean thing. I don't take my word on that. I just remember they used to come in these cute little like purpley pink boxes. It was more purple than pink, and I got a bunch of nail polish. And then they had these really cool loofah things for like body wash, and they're not loofahs. I don't know what they're called. Anyway, and I really missed that little sponge thing. It like dissolved as you used it. Anyway, don't know if they're still a company. I will look it up, and if they are, I'll put a picture or in the description, I'll leave a link or something. I don't know. My shirt. Oh, that's side. This is the last shirt that I got from Virginia. Chair is squeaky today. Anyway, this is the last shirt that I got. We lived in Virginia Beach for almost 5 years, 4.5 years. Anyway, um, we actually didn't go to the beach as much as I wanted to because we only had one car, and he needed it to go to work because he had to be on base. And I didn't have to go anywhere. um my neighborhood had some really great paths. They were a little bumpy in some places, like they needed some um new concrete to cover up the cracks and maybe a tree cut down that was too close to the path. But it was really it was the first time I'd seen a neighborhood that had a path that went all the way around the neighborhood, and it had like markers like you've walked a mile. Like it started with 0 and then it told you the miles as you hit them. It was pretty cool. It had about 4 parks in it also, or little playgrounds. Yeah. Okay, on to the book. So I listened to Hostage by Claire Mackintosh, and when I first read the little synopsis of the book, I was like, not sure if I'm gonna like this. And I continued to read it. Or I was like, well, it's on the list. I have to read it. I have to too. I'm pulling it up so I can read it to you. But it's about it's think before you speak. Okay. Sorry. Um it is it's got several different people that you go between. And there's two main characters. There's the wife, Mina, and the husband, I wanna say his name was Alex. Um, okay, I'm gonna read you what the, uh, the thing says. Okay. The explosive, addictive, locked room thriller from New York Times bestseller Claire Mackintosh. A lot can happen in 20 hours when you are 38 38 no, 38,000 feet. Oh my gosh, my brain was like, "How do you read this?" A claustrophobic thriller set over 20 hours on one airplane with the heart-stopping tension of the last flight and the wrenching emotional intensity of Room. Hostage takes us on board the inaugural non-stop flight from London to Sydney. That was a hard word for me. Sorry. Then it says, Mina is trying to focus on her job as a flight attendant, not the problems of her 5-year-old daughter back at home, or the problems in her marriage. But the plane has barely taken off when Mina receives a chilling note from an anonymous passenger. Someone intent on ensuring the plane never reaches its destination. Someone who needs Mina's assistance and knows exactly how to make her comply. It's 20 hours till landing. A lot can happen in 20 hours. So whenever I read that, I was like, it's gonna be on an airplane. Not a big, like, um, so I'm not big into airplane movies and books. My brain already conjures up enough problems. So I just stay away from them. After I saw the first Final Destination movie, right before I was supposed to go on an airplane, after that, I had promised myself I wasn't gonna watch stuff like that. Things that can really happen. Um, but I still like the Final Destination movie. So, anyway, um, so reading that, I was like, "Oh, this is just gonna be about, like, an airplane hacking hostage situation. I don't wanna read this." But it was on my challenge, so I read it. And I have to say that it was pretty good. Like, you never knew what was gonna happen next. Like, you really felt like, "Oh my gosh, well, is that person a bad the person? Is that the person?" Like, and, so throughout the book, randomly, you'll hear from different passengers and things that have happened to them and the reason why they're on the flight. And you're like, why am I hearing about this person? And then later you find out. Okay, I'm not gonna tell you who's who and all that stuff. But while you see Mina's side of the story, you also see her husband's side of the story and things that's happening. And then you see flashbacks of why they're having issues. Not what It's not what you think it is. Not what you think it is. You don't find out until towards the end of the book what the problem is. And there is there's a handful of twists that you're like, okay, so it's this. And then something happens and you're like, whoa, what? Okay. Um, yeah. I think that you should read this book. Um, it was pretty good. That's I can't tell you. Okay, I'm gonna tell you to go to my spoiler if you want to know the spoilers, and if you have already read the book and you wanna hear my favorite parts. Um, yeah. Also, you find out the five-year-old is very important. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay. Okay. So if you like to read books and if you want to be a part of my reading challenge of 2023, I'll leave the link for the list below in case this is your first time watching one of my videos. If it's not the first time and you have already started reading with me, what book are you on? What book are you reading? I'm not reading them in order. They are numbered, but I'm not reading them in order. Um, I'm spicing things up. I do wanna read the Christmas one at Christmas time, though, just because. So that'll probably be my last book now that I'm looking at it. Um, anyway, I thought this was a good book. It is not just on the airplane. It is based in on the ground also. So, keep that in mind. Um, if you're not gonna read it because if you don't wanna read it because you think it's just an airplane book, because that's what I thought. I was like, "Eh, I ain't gonna read this." And then I read it and I was like, "Oh, this is more than an airplane book." Um, it was intense. There was some intense parts. As a mom, I probably would have also done what Mina did, but I probably would have done more background search on the people in my kid's life if they were having issues to begin with. Um, yeah, read this book. It's good. I will leave a link for the book in the description, and you can I'll put I like to put it on there so that it's like the audio book, the paperback book, the hardback book, and the Kindle because then you have options. I listened to this book, but I think this would be I think I would like to have this one in actual paperback form because sounds good. Okay. I'm going to stop now on the review video and I'm gonna go make my spoiler video. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Like, comment, and subscribe. And if you know someone who is interested in thrillers, you should share this video with them so that they can be like, "Oh, I think I'm gonna get that book." All right. Thanks for watching my video. See you on the next one.